Hello and happy Candlemas, Fire Sign Collective. Here is your reading. Information about Modern Day Meta can be found below in the description box with social media links, links on how to book, a link including my deck library. I'm using Tarot de la Nuit, the 8th house, and I'll pull an oracle, the secret language of light. What we're celebrating today is the return of the light. IMBOLC marks the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And in our Western culture, it's typically known as Groundhog Day. So I have found a spread, and I will link the credit to that spread on a website called Mina's Moon, and it's asking 5 basic questions relative to the IMBOLC season. And I have already shuffled, prayed, and drawn your cards, fire signs. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. In the first position for the seeds that you're planting and what you want to grow in your life, Spirit showed us the 10 of Cups, and this is all about complete emotional fulfillment. 10 is a completion number in tarot. It's all the cups that you can get. And cups are emotion and happiness and joy. So this is a really positive card, actually. It says to me that what you're looking for is, that happily ever after. That's what this card is about. You're happily ever after. It's clarified by the 7 of Cups. And I think the message here from Spirit, fire sign, is like you've got to focus on which one you want here. Got to get out of daydream land, out of la la land, because you clearly have a lot of options in terms of how to get to 10 from 7. But in order to get to 10, you have to pick one and table the other 6 cups and move forward by picking one so that you can actually make manifest one of these fantastic possibilities that's offered in the 7 of Cups. Lots of offers, the card of many possibilities. The trick here is, fire sign collective, which one are you going to manifest? You can daydream all day, but you've got to pick one and make it happen. So that's about the seeds that you're planting. In the spring cleaning position, fire sign collective, what needs to be cleared? Spirit showing you the 2 of Pentacles, which is about finding balance. And, priorities, managing your priorities correctly. The big one, though, is like finding an inner balance, because there's sort of been a juggling act between different priorities and different responsibilities and obligations. So you've got to make sure that you remain a priority and you keep your balance. And it's clarified by the 3 of Earth, the card that actually follows the 2 of Pentacles. The 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles in this case, is about planning, and planning in a community, planning with multiple people present. And the people present, they want what's best for you. They're working together, not against, but together collectively, because they understand the power of collective effort, that where 2 or more are gathered, much more happens in every realm, not just the physical realm, which is what the pentacles and the coins absolutely represent, but also in every realm. So what needs to be cleared? You need to remain a priority and in your good balance, fire sign, so that you can work together collectively. And bringing warmth, how will you spread joy and happiness? Well, Spirit here is showing the 7 of Wands, fire sign, and you can tell by the position of this woman with her staff in front of her. She's defending what's hers. You're going to have to answer to her if you plan on passing her way. She's got some questions for you. This is about standing your ground and standing on your own 2 feet. So, whatever it is, interestingly enough, fire signs, the way you're going to generate your joy and happiness is by having the confidence to protect what is yours and defend it. It's clarified by the Hanged One, which is a card that is a major arcana, and it's connected to the planet Neptune. And what this indicates from Spirit is there may be a pause, or there is and has been a pause. Spirit here is inviting you to do some heavy introspection. There is some divine coordination along with this as well. But that introspection will hopefully bring you a new perspective, Fire Sign Collective. A new perspective with which to see the same old, right? And so there's a pause here. There's a need to go inward, and wait patiently for the direction of divine guidance. And so basically that is your message, the way you're going to generate your joy and happiness this IMBOLC season is by standing up for what's yours and protecting it, and being very reflective, introspective, paying attention to your inner journey, and letting Spirit reveal to you the new perspective in the perfect time for you. All right, Fire Sign Collective. Next up is in position 4, shining a light, Fire Sign. And this is how you are, or what areas of your life may need some illumination. Okay, and you got the Page of Swords. And if you look closely here into this gal's eyes, let's see how close I can get without my phone freaking out. Hopefully you're able to see her. She's very determined. If you can see her face and her eyes, and she's got a whole lot of light behind her. You see that? But below, it's sort of darker underneath here. She's at the very beginning of a journey. She's younger, so this is why we know it's toward the beginning, and she has everything that she feels like she needs in order to set out. She doesn't care about her level of experience. She doesn't care that she's not the high priestess or one of the queens. She is determined. That is what the sword energy is about. It's forging ahead and clearing a path and following your dreams in the very beginning of this journey. So I think you're getting a little prompt here, Fire Sign Collective, from Spirit, that it's time to begin. You have what you need. The determination is here for you. So it is clarified by, what do we have here? 4 of Earth. So I think the other piece that may need some illumination here, Fire Sign Collective, is about your spending. The Pentacles or Earth is about your money, and the 4 here represents, you can see he's sort of in a kind of reflective state. So he is contemplating, I think, how to be better with his coins. And whether it's bringing more in or spending it, what you have, properly, spending within your budget. You need to keep an eye on this, fire signs. You need to be a little bit more prudent. That's what it is. It's prudent with your coins. And so that is basically the message from Spirit, is there's a journey about to begin, and for you, you've got a lot of energy and momentum behind you to carry you forward, determination, and, you know, be responsible about that pocketbook at the same time. So let's see what Spirit is recommending in the rebirthing position. What dormant gifts are being reawakened for our fire sign collective? You receive the Emperor. So here I'm thinking that perhaps you have a more traditional perspective on things. Some people might call it conservative. That's what the Emperor represents, is tradition, and a lot of control. A lot of control. So perhaps you have modified yourself recently, Fire Sign Collective, so that you could be more palatable for others. And I think the message here is to, you know, do and be who you need to be in order to get the stuff done. It will be celebrated. Your ability to run your empire, you know, very well is here for you. And it does take a lot of control. You do need to be able to delegate power. You do need to make difficult decisions. That's, to me, what this energy is about. And it's about bringing these qualities forward in your own life, Fire Sign Collective. It's clarified by Justice, which is a major arcana here, and it's linked to your past and something being righted, that, you know, there was a wrong that occurred for you, Fire Sign Collective, and the divine hand of karma, if you will, is here to make sure that things get righted. And the scale can go either way, because if you have not been behaving in a particularly in a way that's filled with integrity, then you will also reap what you sow here, which could be karmic events, which could be things that aren't necessarily wonderful. But generally, justice represents that there was a past wrongdoing that the universe is working to make right for you. And those are your cards for the dormant gifts that are being reawakened. Let's finish your reading up, Fire Sign Collective, with an oracle pull from the secret language of light. Since we are welcoming in the light, we'll see what final message Spirit has for our Fire Sign Collective regarding their IMBOLC Candlemas reading. Thank you, Spirit. Final Candlemas advice for the Candlemas spread. Thank you, Spirit. All right, here we go. And Fire Sign Collective, you have received the card Light Beings. I'm going to go ahead and set that here for you. And grab the book and read. Number 35. So the number 8 here, which does tie back to strength, the strength card. Interesting. 35. Enlightened soul information. Here's your message, Fire Collective. This image depicts a light being. The term light being is used to describe a range of ethereal forms, including guides and angels. They observe your life from a higher perspective, so they can see the most auspicious path for you to create your dreams and desires. Sometimes your light beings may seem to take you down a path fraught with difficulty. However, everything happens for a reason. Just as we know a baby will eventually walk, you will also find your footing and attain your dreams. Your light beings are not here to save you, for that would interfere with your ability to create unique paths and conclusions. They are the keepers of the faith that hold and stream your past, present, and future dreams and desires to your heart. Only you can decide what to do with that information. You can't get it wrong, for your light beings will just show you another way. So, inspired reflections and actions. Acknowledge how your soul sees you. Modify your beliefs about yourself in accordance with the way your soul sees you. And clear your mind of yesterday's dirt to enable a clear connection to your light beings. Meditation is as necessary as a daily shower. 5 minutes a day will quiet your mind, calm your body, and allow an unshakable peace to move through you. Finally, ask for a sign or a feeling that your light beings are around you. All right, Fire Sign Collective, thank you so much for being here. If you found that this has resonated with you, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe and share. I'm looking forward to spending time with you again very soon. Namaste.